is it?
I don't know. What's the difference?
None. I was hoping it was time for my bath.
Take it early today.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I look forward all day to that bath. Makes me feel important to know there's one thing I've got to do. 6 o'clock, take a bath, like you've always done. You know, yesterday I took a 6 o'clock bath and another at 4 this morning. Your light was on. I wanted to bring you some tea or milk, but I just got back to bed. I'm gonna do it again tonight. Take a 4 o'clock bath and I'm gonna watch the sun come up. I'm gonna wash my hair. Or maybe tomorrow I'll do that. You could do that too. Gives you something to do, a kind of date with yourself or something.
It's raining. Hungry?
No.
There must be something.
I'd like to be hungry again. But remember how much we used to eat in the college? All that wonderful mess every evening.
That was 10 years ago. You've gotten older. You must try to eat dinner tonight.
Maybe I'll be hungry in another 10 years. It's cheaper this way.
Joe is late today. What time is it?
We've been sitting here for 8 days asking each other the time.
It's been 8 days since we've been out of this house.
Well, we'll have to get off these chairs sooner or later. Pretty soon it'll be festive.
What are we going to get off?
Those chairs.
It's awful.
Let's not talk about it. Hey, let's have a good dinner tonight. What about eggs for dinner?
All right.
And I'll make the potatoes and onions the way you used to like them.
It's a week ago Thursday. I never seemed real until the very last day, although I guessed it before then. Didn't you?
Seems real enough now, all right.
Let's go for a walk.
Where to?
Why shouldn't we take a walk? I mean, we won't see anyone, and suppose we do. What of it? We'll just...
Come on, we'll go through the park.
We'll go tomorrow.
Oh,
But Joe says we've got to go out. He says that the people who don't think it's true will begin to wonder if we keep hiding this way.
if it makes you to feel better to think there are such people, go ahead.
He says we must go out into town and go shopping and act as though...
Shopping? That's a sound idea. There aren't 3 stores in Lansing that would sell us anything. I mean, hasn't you heard about their ladies' clubs and their meetings and their circulars and their visits?
Don't tell him.
I won't.
Maybe that's him. Hello? Joe, honey. What? No, Joe, no, listen, Joe?
Where's Jeff?
Gone.
A patient? Will he be back in time for dinner?
No,
We'll wait for dinner for him then.
he won't be back.
I mean, he won't be back anymore tonight.
He won't be back at all.
What happened? What happened, Karen?
He thought we had been lovers.
I don't believe you. I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I don't believe it.
All right.
Did you tell him it wasn't true? For God's sake, did you tell him it wasn't true?
Yes.
He didn't believe you?
I guess he believed me.
It's all wrong. It's crazy. There's no guessing about it. What do you mean you guess he believed you? How could you? Why didn't you?
I don't want to talk about it, Martha, ever.
God. I wanted that for you so much.
Don't carry on. I don't feel well. think I'll make tea and go to bed.
Whatever happens, go back to Joe. It's better for you this way.
Stop talking about it. Let's pack our things and leave. We'll take the train first thing tomorrow
The
morning.
train to where?
I don't know, someplace, any place.
A job? Money?
In a big place, we could get something to do.
They know all about us. We've been in the headlines. We're very famous.
A small town.
They know more about us, I guess.
We'll find some place to go.
I don't think we will. I feel as if I couldn't move, like I'm gonna be stuck on these chairs for the rest of my life. But we might as well get used to it tonight. All nights will be like this.
But it isn't a new sin they tell us we've done. Other people aren't destroyed by it.
They're the people that believe in it, who want it, who've chosen it for themselves. That must be very different. We aren't like that. We don't love each other. I mean, yes, I've loved you like a friend, the way thousands of women feel about other women. Surely there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm cold.
You were a dear friend who was loved. That's all. I mean, it's why it's perfectly natural that I should be fond of you. I mean, I've known you since we were 17, and I always
Why
thought...
are you saying all of this?
Because I love you. Yes, of course, I love you too. But what if I loved you the way they said I did? I don't know. Listen to me.
What?
I have loved you the way they said I did.
Martha, we're both so tired. Please don't.
There's always been something wrong. Always. As long as I can remember. But I never knew it until all this happened.
Stop that crazy talk.
You're afraid of hearing it. I'm more afraid than you.
I won't listen to you.
You got to hear it. You've got to know it. I've got to tell you that I'm guilty.
You are guilty of nothing.
I've been telling myself that since the night we heard the child say it. I lie in bed night after night praying it isn't true, but it's there. I do love you. I resented your marriage. Maybe because I wanted you. Maybe I wanted you all these years, but I couldn't put a name to it until now.
It's not the truth, not a word of it. We never felt about each other that way.
No, of course you didn't. But who says I didn't? I never felt this way about anyone but you. I never loved a man. I never knew why before. Maybe it's that.
We're tired and sick.
It's funny. It's all mixed up. There's something inside you. You don't do anything about it because you don't know it's there. So suddenly a little girl gets bored and tells a lie, and then you see it for the first time. You say to yourself, did she see it? Did she sense